Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another review, so if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all, and let's just get right into this review. At the beginning of this episode, Chaotic ends up going to Lil Zane's pool party, and there's a bunch of half-naked women dancing around him, and I was confused because I was wondering where his wife was because he was apologizing to her in the previous episode. Now, Ashley, Lil Zane's wife, does end up showing up, but she doesn't come by herself because she has Amy with her. Ashley and Amy have been building some type of friendship, although Amy at this point this season is not somebody who I would want to be friends with based on the way that she's acting surrounding this whole Bambi situation. But Ashley ends up filling Amy in on everything that went down when she sat down with Lil Zane's ex, Michelle. She tells her that Michelle did tell her a bunch of information that she didn't know, like Lil Zane agreeing to give the little boy his last name, even though he didn't know if the child was his or not. And then she also said that she felt like Michelle was disrespecting her. Now look, I definitely feel like at some points Michelle was getting disrespectful with Ashley. However, Lil Zane is the reason for that because he's the one who is allowing the disrespect in his relationship because he definitely has a very flirty relationship with Michelle. And apparently he's hiding a lot of things that Ashley doesn't know about, according to his family and this woman Michelle. But Ashley basically tells Amy that the only thing that she really wants is for Lil Zane to get a DNA test on Michelle's youngest son just to see if that's his child or not, because if it's not his child, she wants the last name removed. I understand why she wants him to get the DNA test. However, I don't understand how that will really matter because that's not going to stop the disrespect. That's not going to stop him from cheating. It's not going to stop any of that stuff. She's still going to be in a stressful marriage with this man because he's still going to keep doing what he wants to do regardless of how she feels about it. So I just don't understand how the DNA test is going to change anything. Now, Chaotic and Lil Zane were being kind of messy because they ended up going up to Ashley and Amy, and Lil Zane immediately started questioning Amy about what's going on between her and Scrappy because she's the one going around telling everybody that she's interested in him and how the two of them have been talking on the phone. And Chaotic does end up questioning Amy about who she's trying to get back at by trying to talk to Scrappy because he wants to know if she's trying to get back at him or if she's trying to get back at Bambi. And Amy said both, but at the end of the day, I don't know why Chaotic would think that Amy is trying to get back at him for talking to Scrappy because him and Amy didn't really have anything going on with each other. They kind of flirted with one another, but it never really went anywhere, and he ended up dating Erica Banks instead. So I don't understand why he's kind of including himself in this situation. Maybe he feels some type of way towards Scrappy because Scrappy's supposed to be his friend, and Scrappy knew that he had something going on with Amy at some point. So I don't know. The whole situation is messy. I feel like Amy is being messy because I don't feel like her trying to get with Scrappy is doing anything to Bambi. I feel like it's making her look bad, if anything. And Amy said that based off of her conversations that she's been having with Scrappy, she definitely senses that there's something wrong in the friendship between Chaotic and Scrappy because they're usually together, especially when they go to bookings and stuff. And lately they haven't really been around each other. And Chaotic said the reason why they haven't been talking is because him and Scrappy put together this YouTube channel, but Scrappy wasn't putting any effort in and he wasn't putting any money in. And so he ended up taking Scrappy's name off the YouTube channel, and ever since then the two of them haven't really been cool. Now, I don't know if this is really what happened or if this is the entire story about what happened between Scrappy and Chaotic because we haven't heard Scrappy's side yet, but we do know that the two of them are not really feeling each other at this moment. Now, after all the drama that went down between Sierra and Spice at the end of last week's episode, Spice ends up getting in the studio with Rollo, and she starts opening up to him about all the drama surrounding this cast album that she's directing. But honestly, I don't know if I believe Spice about not wanting drama surrounding the cast album because at the end of the day, if she did not want drama, she should have told Amy that she needed to change the lyrics to her song because Spice heard Amy's diss track on Bambi and Sierra before she allowed her to perform it at the listening party. So if she didn't want any drama, she should have told Amy that she needed to change the lyrics or that she wasn't going to be able to perform the song at the listening party. But instead, she allowed her to perform the song at the listening party knowing that Sierra was going to be there and she was going to hear it. So I really don't know why she was acting confused when Sierra was mad at her at the end of last week's episode because of course Sierra's going to be mad at her. You're the one who listened to the song first and allowed her to put it on the album and also allowed her to perform it at a listening party to embarrass Sierra. So obviously obviously Sierra's gonna feel some type of way towards Spice because she thought that they were building a friendship. So I think that Amy's messy, and because Spice is allowing her to be messy on her album, she's gonna be involved in the drama as well. I feel like Amy looks lame this season because she's doing too much over a guy from 15, 13 years ago that she only slept with a few times. They weren't even in a relationship. She's doing all this over that situation. Now, because of all the drama that's been going on with Joc and Kendra, because there was a picture going around on social media and all the blogs of him with this woman standing very close to him, and it looked like something was going on between the two of them, but he told Kendra that nothing was going on and that the girl was actually mad at him, and she was expressing how she was upset about something that went down at the event that they were at. So he ends up meeting up with this woman, Mo. That's the woman from the picture and from the event that Kendra was upset about. And basically, the two of them claim that they work together and that there's nothing going on between the two of them. However, based on this interaction between Joc and Mo, it made me feel like something more was going on between the two of them. I don't know if it's currently going on between them or if they had something in the past with each other, but there was definitely flirty energy in the air. And so I definitely feel some type of way about the two of them claiming that they only work together, because to me it seemed like there was something more. And Kendra actually revealed in her confessional that people have been telling her that they feel like something's going on between Joc and this woman Mo. But Joc was kind of confusing me a little bit because he kind of came off guilty because he was trying to get Mo to talk to Kendra so that they can clear the air so that she's not mad at him anymore. And so that makes me kind of feel like he might be guilty. I'm not saying he is guilty. I'm just saying him basically begging Mo to clear things up with Kendra made me feel like something more happened between the two of them. And she didn't really seem like she wanted to clear things up. She was talking about her looks the entire time, claiming that the only reason why people felt like something was going on between them is because of the way that she looks. And Joc was very complimentary to the way that Mo looks as well. And that's why I also feel like something either happened between them in the past or something is currently going on between the two of them. But Mo does agree to meet up with Kendra, but I don't think it's going to be good. And I was absolutely right because Joc ended up setting up this meetup between Kendra and Mo, and things did not go well at all because Kendra was already irritated when she got there because obviously she feels embarrassed because once again Joc is putting her in this type of situation. However, she also knew what she was getting into when she decided to marry Joc. I don't know if she thought that them getting married was going to make him change, but to me it doesn't really seem like he has changed because they've been having a lot of cheating rumors since they've gotten married. But Mo ends up showing up and Kendra goes outside and she starts questioning Mo about why she didn't contact her to clear things up after the blogs picked up the picture of her and Joc together, because she felt like, you know, Mo owed her that because they know each other, they've been cool with each other, and also this woman has been in Kendra and Joc's house. So Kendra basically feels like Mo owed her an explanation, but Mo basically said that she didn't feel like she owed Kendra an explanation. And honestly, I agree with Mo on this. I don't feel like Mo owed Kendra any type of explanation. The two of them are not friends. She works with Joc. I feel like Joc is the one that needs to come up with an explanation for Kendra, not the other way around. I don't know why Kendra was basically saying that Mo owed her an explanation because I just don't agree with that. Do I think that Mo is wrong for the way that she interacts with Joc, knowing that he's married? Yes. However, Joc is also wrong because he knows he's married and he knows he's not supposed to be in any woman's face and flirting and making his wife look like a fool while he runs around town thinking that nobody's going to take pictures or record him when he's doing something inappropriate. So I just feel like the whole situation is messy. But Kendra gets so pissed off because Mo said that she doesn't feel like she owes Kendra an explanation. So Kendra basically tells Mo that she doesn't want her at her house anymore. And that's when Mo starts getting turned up and said that if she wants to go through the gates and be in her house, she can, which made me look at her sideways because it's like, okay, you're saying that you could be in this woman's house if you want to. And then she made the comment that she doesn't want Joc, but if she wanted him, she could have him. So that makes me feel like he showed some interest in Mo at some point to make her feel like she could have him if she wanted. And look, Joc was not stopping Mo from saying any of these things to Kendra. For the most part, in my opinion, yes, he was trying to calm the situation down, but he was telling Kendra that she was wrong and he was doing it in front of Mo. Like, to me, I just feel like if he was going to tell Kendra she was the one in the wrong, wrong in the situation. He could have waited until Mo left to tell her that, but instead he told Kendra that she was doing too much right in front of Mo. So I wasn't really feeling that too much. I just feel like Kendra wouldn't even be in this situation if she decided not to marry him in the first place, because she knew exactly who he was when she decided to marry him, and she went along with it anyway. And then on top of that, she keeps threatening to divorce him, and empty threats don't mean anything to these men. If you're gonna threaten to leave him but you never do, despite the things that he's doing that disrespects you, then you know he's not gonna take you seriously when you're threatening to divorce. Now, Spice decided that she wanted to put together this meetup with everybody who's on the cast album because she wanted them to rehearse, because she's going to have a showcase coming up and she wants everybody to perform together. And the thing about it is that I feel like she should have told everybody that this is something that she was planning, because she kind of just told them to meet her somewhere and she didn't tell them what exactly they were going to do. And Yandy was the one that had to tell everybody what was going on. And Joc and Scrappy, for the most part, were the ones that didn't really want to participate in this rehearsal because they just didn't understand why Spice wanted to do things this way. And Bambi ends up showing up and she seems a little bit uncomfortable because obviously Sierra filled her in on everything that went down in the previous episode at the listening party, where basically Amy got on stage and dissed her and Sierra. So Bambi was already feeling some type of way, and she told everybody, including Scrappy, because Scrappy was at this little meetup. She said that she heard that Scrappy and Amy go together, and Scrappy was just sitting there looking dumbfounded, because honestly I don't really think that anything's going on between Scrappy and Amy. Amy's just being messy because she wants to try to get back at Bambi, although I don't understand how that's really getting back at Bambi, because Bambi's the one that initiated the divorce with Scrappy. So the only person who looks bad in this situation is Amy. But it's looking like, you know, Bambi doesn't even really want to be a part of the album anymore, because she was saying that she didn't even know that this album was going to be messy and that people were going to be dissing each other. And that's the same thing that Sierra said, because obviously Amy was being messy and everybody feels like that shouldn't be a part of the album. So when Spice and Amy actually end up showing up to the rehearsal, Bambi immediately tells them that because she heard that Amy was dissing her in the song, she's not going to be a part of the rehearsal, and she doesn't even know if she wants to be a part of the album at this point. And so Spice is obviously feeling some type of way because she didn't want there to be any drama involved. However, she contributed to the drama with what she pulled in last week's episode. But people do end up getting on stage to rehearse. Everybody does, except for Joc and Scrappy. Scrappy said that he didn't want anybody to hear the song, and Joc was in a bad mood because of everything that went down with Kendra and Mo. So the two of them actually didn't perform. From all the performances that I heard at this rehearsal, to me, Chaotix was the best. I don't know because I didn't hear Joc and Scrappy's song, but so far, I feel like Chaotix's song sounded the best. Now look, they end up getting on stage to do their rehearsal, and Amy gets up there and she starts dissing Sierra and Bambi. And to be honest with you, her diss track wasn't really good because it didn't really make Bambi look bad. It made her look bad, because everything that she said about Bambi was in regards to her trying to take Scrappy from her. But you can't take something that she got rid of on her own, because Bambi is the one that initiated the divorce with Scrappy. So to me, it just didn't really make any sense. Now Bambi goes up there and she does her song and she kind of disses Amy on the song as well. Now to me, I don't think that Bambi is really good at making music. However, I feel like her diss track was better than Amy's, because she actually owned everything that everybody says bad about her. She put it in the song and she owned it all. And then on top of that, her disses actually went to Amy and it wasn't necessarily all about Scrappy. So to me, I feel like, you know, Bambi had the better diss track. But the sad thing about it is that it makes Scrappy look like the man, because it looks like two women are fighting over him. And that's why I don't agree with the way that Amy is going about this whole situation, because it just really didn't have to be this way. And I honestly don't think that Bambi would have made a song dissing Amy had Amy not made a song dissing her. I think her song would have been completely different for this album. So Amy just made everything extremely messy. But on a brighter note, at the very end of this episode, Rennie actually ended up giving birth to her baby boy, and he was so adorable. He had the chubbiest cheeks and he had a full head of hair, and he was just really, really cute. So that was a sweet way to end this episode. So those are my thoughts on this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you all. And until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next video.